Hey, this is Brett the Hitman Hart, and you're listening to the Smacked Raw podcast.
What? Okay, well, has this always been a thing? Where have I been?
Hey, what's going on, you guys? Welcome to the NXT recap brought to you by the Smacked Raw podcast. I am your hostess with the mostest, Katie Baby.
Hey, babe.
I'm joined, of course, with Shaq My Kobe, Mr. NXT himself, RN. How you doing?
What's good, girl?
Hopefully
we'll do this.
Round 2. Yesterday, we tried shooting this, and power went out. I had no control. Kind of came out of nowhere. And we're back. That's all that matters. Let's go. Typically, you can find us live Monday, Wednesday, Friday on twitch.tv/puttingyouover. Occasionally, we'll hop up on our own Twitch, which is where we are live right now, twitch.tv/smackdroppodcast. It just depends on if my power goes out or something else happens. We have this Twitch available. If you miss a live stream, you can head on over to youtube.com/smackdroppodcast. Go ahead and hit the like button, subscribe if you'd like, hit the notification bell so you get notified every time we post a new video. If you don't like watching podcasts, we have the audio form on basically every podcast platform you can think of. I'm not going to run them down again because I don't even remember what I said. It's the podcast app. There you go.
Right.
Everyone
podcast
has it.
App or Spotify. You got it.
Ta-da. That's where everyone listens. Podbean, because that's where we put it up.
Right.
Leave a review. That helps us, apparently. I don't know logistics of that. That's Kyle's job. I don't know. But if you would like to consume wrestling media in another way, you can head on over to WrestlingNewsWorld.com. Check out the articles written over there. They have a lot of retro reviews. Just articles written by some really good people. We have the honor of being the exclusive recap for them. So you can support them, and you can support us by going where?
Patreon.com/SmackDrawPodcast. You can subscribe to the 4 different tiers. Get you some t-shirts if Kyle likes you enough. Stickers, dope ass stickers, especially the Mute RN, which is by far the best sticker we have. Actually, there's all our stickers right there. Actually,
there you go.
One shot, boom. And if your opinion sucks enough and you pay us enough money, you can get it on Unpopular Wrestling Opinions, so we can shit all over you. So there's that.
There is that. Yeah, that's the $10 tier. I don't know the names of them after Kyle switched it, but I know it's the $10 tier. And if you do the 25, you get stickers. You can do the video on Popular Wrestling Opinions. That's how you get the shirt. And we'll shout out your stuff for a month. So your Twitch, your YouTube, your podcast, whatever, we'll shout it out if you pay us $25. I feel like that's fair.
Yeah, let's give us your money. Complain.
Please. Actually, you know what? I'm going to talk to Kyle. I think I'm going to cave and I'm finally going to get a boom. I think I might.
Well, now the joke's not funny.
Why? Because I actually want it.
Yeah, now it's not even a joke. Thanks for ruining it.
You know what? You're welcome. That's why I'm here. I'm the fun ruiner. My God. Alright, let's talk about NXT from 2 days ago now. No, yesterday. 2 days ago?
No, it was 2 days. It was 2 days ago. Today's Thursday.
Oh my God, I don't know. It's been a long day. I was at work all day.
Not on Wednesdays anymore.
Man. You know what's great? Alright, so overall, how did you like NXT from Tuesday?
It was an alright show. It was about a B.
About a B?
Yeah.
I mean, we didn't see a whole lot happening. A lot of teasing of things, especially for building for next week. Next week seems like a pretty okay show again.
Right.
But we started with Cool Kyle O'Reilly, coming out. You starting to remember what you said now?
Oh, I remember what I said because I went back and watched it just to make sure I wasn't being grumpy old man Arn that hates everything, and it's still just as lame now as it was 2 days ago. Cool Kyle, there's nothing cool about Cool Kyle.
I mean, I was actually on Twitter earlier and I saw pictures of him from Ring of Honor, and he was wearing like the same, just like plain white tee, colored glasses. It's like the same Kyle, except now he has like a full ginger beard.
And that was 10 years ago.
I know. Kyle really like doesn't age. If he didn't have facial hair, he would look the same.
Yeah, he'd look younger. He'd look the same as he was in Ring of Honor. He didn't have a facial hair, like he was like 21 years old. Sometimes I forget that he's that old because he doesn't look like it. He looks younger than half the people that are 22, 23 on the fucking roster.
I know. How old actually is Kyle O'Reilly?
He's got to be every bit of like 32, 33.
I'm looking right now.
Because I'm almost positive that was a legit 10 years ago with him and Cole. At the least like 7 or 8.
Yeah. He's 34.
Told you. Shit, that's older than even what I thought he was.
Look at
and
that.
He looks 24.
He really does, though. And then you have, like, Tommaso, who's also in his 30s, and he looks like he's fucking 50.
But he doesn't. If you cut the beard and shit off, he doesn't either. Like,
I mean,
the gray beard. I mean, him looking like gray bush. You know, it's kind of what fucks him up.
I mean, that's very true. But it was
just like, I mean, just the cool Kyle stuff. Like, we were talking about this yesterday. Like, this is why I've always said, and I've said it in the group chat numerous times, if Undisputed Era breaks up, the rest of them are going to 205 Live. It's just a fact.
And I don't like, again, I'm going to say it because I know I said it yesterday. I don't like you putting that out there in the universe.
I know, I'm sorry, but it's just the brass tacks of it. And this is when, like, so many people hate Adam Cole, like, and hate who he is, but he's a fucking false multiplier, force multiplier. Like, he makes them all look like stars, and now you're seeing that they're no longer in his atmosphere, what they all are going to be. And I'm sorry, I just don't think Kyle O'Reilly's going to cut it.
And again, that makes me sad because Kyle's good. He's great in the ring.
Yeah, awesome in the ring.
But I don't know.
And he's small. Another thing too, that's what made me like. Grimes looked huge next to him, and Grimes is small as shit too. He's not small like width wise and everything, but like height wise and everything. Like Grimes looked massive standing next to Kyle.
Yeah, I mean that brings up the point. So Kyle O'Reilly's in the ring talking about how he put Adam Cole behind him after their unsanctioned match at Stand and Deliver. I remembered what it was called this time.
Mm-hmm.
Already doing better. And he's obviously focusing on Karrion Kross and that NXT title because he got close with Finn Balor. Almost had it. So now he wants to try again. Cameron Grimes comes out trying to strike up a deal, like a business deal. They wanted business partners. He kind of did the same thing with Roddy before Roddy punched him in the mouth a few weeks ago. And Kyle's like, he's memeing it up. He's kind of agreeing, but he's like, nah, I'm actually cleared. Let's fight. Punches him in the face, takes his hat. Yeah. It is what it is.
And didn't see that coming a mile of fucking way.
No, I have no idea what you're talking about. Never saw it coming.
Never saw that coming.
Never. Let's talk about the first match of the night. We got your favorite, Dexter Lumis, taking on LA Knight. All I'm going to say about this match is LA Knight and The Way are a bunch of cockblogs.
Yeah. Like, and my thing is, like, I know what they were doing, but why did they need to use LA Knight to further this? Like,
of all people, yeah.
And I mean, he got the win, but I mean, it's also, too, like, he's lost fucking more than he's won there. And then his first win is, like, some bullshit win against Dexter Lumis that really doesn't mean anything. No one's going to remember that he even fucking won the match.
Yeah.
Because they're going to be talking about the stuff with The Way. So it's like...
Exactly.
Like, they've dropped the ball on LA Knight. I can't even... The name's so fucking stupid. Like, I can't get it out of my head.
The name's awful.
To me, I feel like they've dropped the ball on him massively.
Yeah.
But Dexter is the shit. Him and fucking Andy is just... The story's fucking out of this world.
Index is my favorite thing in NXT right now.
And this was a dope match too. Like it was a raw ass fucking match. Like the ending, it wasn't that the ending was bad. It was just that having it be LA Knight. Like if it was somebody else, it would have made more sense.
Yeah.
Like even Swerve, for fucking God's sake, give Swerve another win. You know what I'm saying? Like anybody else, like it just didn't make sense with LA Knight.
I mean, I guess they were tying it into the Gauntlet Eliminator match or whatever from Takeover, where LA Knight eliminated Loomis, and then Loomis put his ass to sleep. So they're playing off of that, but
they never even brought that up.
See, again,
that's my point. Like they didn't even bring any of that up.
I don't know.
But it was a good match, and the ending was dope, and the shit with Indy. The best when they were like locking eyes through the fence, and she tripped over something and like fell and jumped back up real fast. Like her fucking comedic timing. Like where has she been at? Like I fucking love her. Like, and then in the ring too, we're starting to see more in the ring. Like she's a big girl, she's athletic as shit. Like I'm kind of all in on Indy. I'm not even gonna lie. But even though they're with my crew, like, but outside of that, like and then now she's with Dexter too. Like we're fucking with Dexter. So like I'm in on Indy for sure.
Yeah, Indy is definitely becoming a star in her own right. Rightfully so.
She's got that Billie Kay vibe to her, but a better wrestler.
Yeah. Which I don't even want to get into like the Billie Kay, like all the releases. I don't have the energy for that. In all honesty. So after the attempted first kiss between Indy Hartwell and Dexter Lumis, the Way kind of have an interview backstage, mainly with Indy's trying to be interviewed, but the Way are kind of just like no. Bronson Reed interrupts, basically challenging Johnny for the title. Austin Theory is like, don't worry, Big Papa John, I got this. Which these two are ridiculous. What is your take on all of this? Like, comedic Johnny. Mad at it.
Comedic Johnny is better than I thought it was gonna be, but I mean, it is what it is. Like, I'm not mad at it. Like, and we got a little dope stable out of it, and it keeps them kind of relevant and in the mix, being that he's nowhere near the title picture, but he's still got a belt too on top of it. My thing is like, how many fucking title shots is Bronson Reed gonna get?
Exactly. I mean,
like Jesus. Like no one else can fight for the belt. Like all we got is that fucking. And I can't even hate on him because the matches have been fire and he's been putting on some bangers. But like, I just don't like him, and he's had 19 title shots. Like this is probably like his third, at least his third or fourth.
Yeah, at least. I think it might actually be his third. Well, that's if he can beat Austin Theory next week, which he's going to. Like. Yeah,
he just beat him. He literally just beat him last week.
Yeah, so he's gonna beat Austin Theory again next week, and then he gets a title opportunity again for the NA title.
Yep.
We'll see. Maybe he'll win. Maybe it'll be the upset and he'll take the title. I don't believe that'll happen though.
I hope not.
If it does, who can we blame if that happens?
It's probably gonna end up being one of the Way's fault. Honestly, I guarantee they're gonna do some dumb shit.
It's probably gonna be Austin Theory, and then it's gonna lead to like tension with the Way, and then like a Johnny Austin Theory feud, which we kind of already had in the past.
Right.
So.
But this time, I hope it's Johnny's the face and Austin's the heel.
Yeah, I'd be alright with that. So following that, we got a brief Leon Ruff promo, basically saying he's gonna hurt Swerve again. This ends on his terms. I thought we were done with Ruff and Swerve.
I mean, if Swerve gets another win, I mean, I guess I'm down with it. I don't know.
But okay, so he gets another win, but then what? Like, what is the point of having another match with these two?
I don't know. I don't either. It's not doing anything. We already discussed this. I don't know if it was. No, we discussed it. Doesn't do anything for either one of them. Like, it's because even if we're going towards Leon, it doesn't do anything for him because Swerve hasn't done shit in the last year but lose.
Yep.
And then if you're moving with Swerve, you had him get his ass kicked by Leon all these fucking times, so now he's getting beat up by the littlest dude on the fucking roster. So it's like, it's a lose-lose. It doesn't help either one of them out any way, shape, or form.
No. This needs to end next week. I don't even know if the match is next week, but it needs to end soon. So then you can have Swerve start going for the Cruiserweight title or the NA title.
Right.
Him versus Kushida.
Fuck my life. Swerve versus Kushida would be fire.
It would be great.
Yeah.
My prediction. That'll be my prediction for the next takeover, which I don't even know when the fuck that is. Swerve versus Kushida for the Cruiserweight title.
I hope so.
You heard it here first. I'm taking all credit if it happens.
Don't get my hopes up.
Well, I don't even know when the next takeover is, so.
Right. Well, when they did In Your House in June last year, didn't they? Yeah, they did. It was either May or June, I thought, because it was In Your House. Then it was Great American Bash. And then it was the anniversary one, right?
NXT Takeover In Your House, June 7th.
Yep, and then it was Great American Bash in July.
Mm-hmm.
And then the Takeover 31 or whatever, wasn't that was August or September, wasn't it?
I think so. Yeah, they were just busting them out quick.
Right.
But I don't know, so we'll see. It very well could be the next takeover. That's my prediction for it. I hope it happens, because Swerve deserves better at this point.
Jesus.
Like, you're a huge fan of him, and like you love him being a heel and doing heel shit. So like he kind of needs this.
Yes, he kind of needs this. It was his first fucking win in over a year.
Yep. Over a year.
Since the Cruiserweight tournament last year.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was just rewatching, actually watching for the first time when I was on SmackDown Raw back in December with Matt and Reek, and it was when he was feuding with Jake Atlas, and we were like, "Oh, they're building Jake Atlas. Where's Atlas been since?" Gone.
Everybody said that because it was like, all right, you're building up Jake Atlas, but what's going on with Swerve? And then both of them completely disappeared.
Mm-hmm. Stupid. So after that, we got the sit-down interview with Io Shirai and Beth Phoenix. Mainly, she's asking Io about, her loss to Raquel, what's next. She says when the time is right, I'll get my rematch. I was reading something that she might go back to Japan for a little bit and like take some time off and kind of like recuperate, which Triple H was like, she can do basically whatever the hell she wants. She's good.
Well, I mean, and they have her replacement already there. They just called her on.
Exactly. I mean, there's a few people, honestly, who are stepping up.
Nah, but I mean, like, what that role, that like exotic Japan fucking kick-ass role, whatever her name is, Sarai or Sari, whatever the fuck it is. Like, she's literally Io Shirai.
We did talk about that, yeah.
Yeah, she's even down to the ring gear and everything, like.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. But Frankie Monet interrupts, basically saying, oh, well, like, Beth, I've been watching since I was a kid. I'm pretty sure she's only like 3 years younger than Beth. So that was just weird.
No, that was a dig.
Oh, was it?
That was a dig. Anytime you tell a woman I've been watching you since I was a kid, that, especially in wrestling terms, that's them taking a shot at you being an old lady.
Beth should have just whooped her. That would have been fun. I would have been fine with that. That would have been cool.
That would have been that'd be a dope match.
I would pay to see that, actually.
Because people don't understand, like, Kyle Valkyrie or whatever, Frankie, whatever now.
Frankie Monet.
That bitch can go in the ring. Like, she ain't fucking around. And she's not a small woman either. That's the part that I like, too, seeing her with Raquel, so you could see she ain't one of these little 5'5", you know what I'm saying, like Io and all these. Like, no, she's a big girl. Like,
she is.
And powerful as fuck, too, and can go in the ring. So I'm definitely excited about her addition to the roster.
Yeah, I mean, and she basically told Io to her face that I'm gonna take your spot while you're gone.
Right.
Which, I mean, you have her, you have Mercedes Martinez, which I'll get to later.
And she gives a different vibe type of heel too, like because Raquel and all them are like the dominant ones, and Mercedes and all that. But like she's a legit chicken shit heel. You know what I'm saying? Like she you don't just hate her because you hate her. Like she makes you hate her. Like
Yeah.
she does things to make you hate her on purpose. It's almost Miz like for real. But yeah, I'm definitely excited she's there. Like I fucking love her.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't seen much of her. I've seen clips, but I never watched Impact.
Yeah, I took a picture with her and her fake dog. Like she would never bring the real dog with her. And so she was at a show and she was like walking the fake dog and like carrying a fake dog around. It was fucking ridiculous.
That's wow. I don't even really have words for that. So after that, we got Breezango taking on Grizzly Young Veterans. Breezango were dressed as like the Queen's guards. That kind of, really pissed off Grizzly Young Vets.
Is that right? What is that? What is that? That's not racist. What is that?
Not racist. It's oh god, why am I on the spot?
I don't know. I'm not educated, so
it's I'm just exhausted. My brain doesn't want to. If I didn't have notes, I don't know what we'd be talking about. Like that's how.
Anyway, it pissed the fucking Grizzly Young Veterans off, and I'm glad they took care of these fucking jobbers. I'm so done with fucking Breezango. And don't get me wrong too, like they're not bad in the ring at all. It's just like this shit's old and like they're old and Tyler Breeze, like I feel sorry that he gets stuck with this shit because he can actually go in the ring and he could actually be a viable character, but no one's ever going to take him serious because of this Breezango shit that he's done for almost 5 years now. So like, because even like there was parts in this match where he was fucking going, he was beating the shit out of both the Grizzly Young Vets by itself. But like, you're just never going to get taken serious when your partner's literally shoving his crotch in people's face and shit. Like, just fucking, I'm glad it's over with and the right team won.
I mean, that's true, and excuse me, you can think about when NXT was first starting, like on TV and on the network, mainly on the network. Sorry, Tyler Breeze was an actual threat. Like he was almost like champion so many times.
Right. He was the measuring stick. Whenever a new person came in, the first feud that they have was always with Tyler Breeze.
True. I mean, the only match Yushin Thunder Liger has had in WWE or was against Tyler Breeze, I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
Well, like I said, he was always the measuring stick, like kind of like not Grizzle Young, kind of like Oni Lorcan and Danny Burch was for any new tag team that came in. He was that for the new people that came in to fucking NXT. Like he was a gatekeeper.
Yeah. Also, I hate admitting that Kevin's right, but Kevin's right. It's xenophobia.
Oh yeah, I couldn't remember what it was. Thanks, Kev. Whenever he gets high, he gets in fucking like Doogie Howser shit, like fucking this channel was smart.
Don't encourage it. But you're right. Grizzly Young Vets destroy Breezango at the very end. Ticket to Mayhem on Tyler Breeze for the win.
Thank God.
I mean,
next.
Did you say next?
Yeah. We spent too much time talking about Breezango.
Well, next is.
I love Grizzly Young Veterans. I love Grizzly Young Veterans.
I know you do. You're a GYV stan.
Yes.
I like that you're not denying yours, like it.
No, I don't need to deny anything. I'm an NXT stan and I have my people. I have Swerve, Grizzly Young Veterans,
Malcolm Bivens.
Malcolm Bivens, even though he's never on fucking TV.
True.
When he's with suck ass Tyler Rust or whatever his name is.
Tyler Rust.
So who is it? We got Swerve, Malcolm Bivens, GY. Who else? Oh, Zoe. I'm standing for Zoe and Tony Storm's lower half.
That's fucked up. Just the lower half. How dare you?
I mean Tony Storm. Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah. Tony Storm. In general.
Big Stan.
Big Stan.
Big Stan.
Well, speaking of one of the people you stan, Zoe Stark, her match against the debuting Warrior of the Sun, Saray. I loved this match. A lot of people thought this should have been the main event of NXT.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Well, first of all, Zoe Stark has been fucking the MVP of the last month.
True.
Let's just say it. I mean, no one has had bigger matches. She's literally had a match with all the top women in the fucking promotion.
Facts.
She beat one of the top women in the promotion at the pre-show to the pay-per-view.
Mm-hmm.
And she's looked good in every single fucking match that she's won. And if she had won any of them, you wouldn't say, damn, she won, that's an upset. Like, no, you'd be like, damn, she was dope. She should have won that. You know what I'm saying? Like, so this was perfect for me. And like, I'm not mad at them kind of slow grind where and them playing the respectful shit with her, like, with her challenging people and shit. Like, just like, nah, I'm new here. I want to make a name for myself. Like, I'm into it. And then I'm probably gonna catch heat for this shit. But this new chick, Io Shirai, Kairi saying, like, they're all the fucking same thing to me. I'm sorry. Like, their movesets are the same. Like, their motions are the same. Like, everything to me, like, I just saw one person. Like, God. Not that she's not dope. Like, and her fucking, the striking and everything, like, she was dope. Like, a couple of those things where, like, the one spot where she laid Zoe down or knocked Zoe down on the ropes and she did that fucking, like, drop kick and pretty much damn near almost kicked Zoe out of the ring.
Yeah. Like
the seated drop kick. Like, no, I'm not saying she's not dope at all. Like, she is, but like, I just kind of get the same vibes as Io and Kairi. I mean, like, is that racist?
That might be a little racist.
Is that a little racist?
Might
like,
be a little racist.
I'll take the charge on that one.
You're like, okay, I got it. It's fine.
I mean, like I said, I don't even, and really, and that's, if you take out, I'm not even talking about like the language or any of that, because to me, Io's the best out of all of them, and Io never even spoke English. Like, all her promos and shit that was in her speaking Japanese was subtitled.
Yeah.
And she blew all of them out the water to me, but like, for some, I don't know, I just got the same vibe, especially early Io. Not so much Io within the last like 8-9 months to a year, like whenever she turned heel, but like early Io, like I said, even down to the fucking ring game, it was almost the exact same ring gear she wore
Classic,
at the
yeah.
Young Classic.
That's what I remember you saying that yesterday.
Yeah.
Which I should have just like went back and like looked at the gear, but it was very reminiscent of Io's gear from the Mae Young Classic.
Yeah,
like
what she wore before she turned heel.
Yeah, babyface Io, yeah.
Yeah. That's all I'm saying. If it's racist, I'll let me know. I'll take the charge.
Well, apparently, yes.
Like I said, I'll take it. Like, I'm sorry, I'll take it.
I mean, at least you're admitting it. It's the first step.
First step.
But this match was great. I like what you said, what they're doing with Zoe, building her up, having her challenge people, trying to prove her worth. I mean, she's, like we were talking about with Tyler Breeze, she's now, like, this, not even stepping stone, but welcoming committee for the women in NXT. And she just debuted a month and a half?
Yeah.
Crazy.
Well, probably about a month now, because she's had like 4 or 5 matches. So that's like a month and a half then.
Yeah, so a month and a half, 2 months is when she debuted, and she's killing it. But
killing it.
After this, Saray wins. The sign of respect, like we were talking about, they hug. Zoe goes to leave, and Toni Storm, another person, there we go, there it is. She attacks Zoe, so we're definitely not going to see the end of these two. Tony's also just pissed because Zoe beat her on the pre-show of Stand and Deliver Night 1. I'm not mad at it.
No, I'm not mad at it either. Like, I'm not mad at it. I mean, I love Toni and Zoe. These are probably my 2 favorite women right now, so I'm here for it.
There you go. After that, I may have, like, wrote these out of order, but I don't care. We got a Raquel and Dakota Kai interview. Basically, Raquel saying she's gonna defeat all challenges. If they want to step up, line them up, I'll take them down. until no one's left standing. And later in the night, I don't remember exactly how long ago or after, we get Mercedes Martinez promo.
Yeah, it was a while after too. It wasn't even like it was like back to back. Like it was like
yeah,
maybe two or three segments later we got.
Yeah, I think I wrote them like this just for like
to get them out the way.
Yeah, because they bounced right off each other.
The only thing that I didn't like about that promo, like I dug Raquel, but it was like she was babyface and Dakota was heel. Like it didn't seem like a coherent like fucking promo between the two of them. Like I don't know, I guess, which I'm sure is probably what's gonna happen. It's gonna end up fucking Dakota attacking her or some shit.
Yeah. Oh, 100%. 100%. We've been waiting for Kai to turn on Raquel.
And that's what it felt like. It felt like Raquel was the babyface now, and like she wasn't. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, sorry, I just saw a tweet from Triple H and I got very intrigued. I have no idea what this is about, though. Time out. I'm actually going to read this. Upon learning of the disrespectful treatment some of our recently released talent received on behalf of the company, we took immediate action. The person responsible for this inconsiderate action has been fired and is no longer with WWE.
There was something about like the care package or something.
Oh,
like,
Mickey tweeted it.
I thought that was a joke. Like it was like literally a garbage bag full of shit.
Yeah. No, apparently not. Apparently Maria, when she got released last year, had something similar.
What?
That's what Maria responded to Mickey's tweet about.
See, I thought it was just like a joke. Like I didn't know that it was like, because I seen that she tagged Vince McMahon in it too.
100% she did.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's why I thought it was just like them just like talking shit. I didn't know that it really got a fucking garbage bag.
That's so, especially
a hefty bag.
Yeah, and it just had green fucking tape, like electrical tape with Mickey. That's that. Like, I don't even care if this is like a sidebar. That's so disrespectful, especially to Mickie James, who has worked her ass off for that company since like 2005, 2006.
That's damn near 20 years.
Yeah, and y'all gonna treat her like that? That's fucked.
That is shitty. Like I seriously just thought that was just them talking shit, like trying to be funny because they got released. I didn't know that's a fucking thing.
Apparently it was.
Dirty.
And apparently
Triple H doesn't ever tweet shit like that. Like when people get fired or anything, like Triple H never brings any of that up. So if he tweeted it, it's a thing. It's a big deal if he fucking addressed it.
Yeah, and that's just wrong. That just irritates me to my core.
Right. That is crazy.
Especially to Mickey. Like, Mickie James held down your women's division for so long, and y'all treated her like garbage.
Legit garbage.
Yeah.
Like, that's not even, like, I'm looking at it now. It's a legit hefty bag with tape and her name on it.
Yeah.
Yikes.
Big yikes. WWE sucks. Alright, sorry. I had like notifications, so I was getting
addressed. That needed to be addressed. We're fine.
Alright, cool. Mercedes Martinez promo. That's where we were. Yeah. Her rebuttal to Raquel said, listen, I'm gonna take out Dakota Kai, and then I'm gonna challenge you. Which I have a feeling next week, I believe, is when they face off Mercedes and Dakota. That's where like shit's gonna hit the fan, and right. Dakota turns. That's my guess.
Or she just puts her out for real.
That too.
Puts her off TV.
That too. Do you think that say that scenario were to happen, they take Dakota off TV, she comes back in like, we'll say like a month, still like by Raquel's side, or is she completely like done with her?
I think they should keep them together as much as possible, because I mean Raquel still isn't. She's way better and decent on the mic, but Dakota Kai is way better on the mic than her.
That's true.
So having them together to bounce those promos off of, like, I feel like helps Raquel out more than if they were opposite each other.
I mean, I can agree with that. I don't know. I just keep thinking Tegan Nox is coming back, for some reason. I really just
Damn,
want her to.
I forget she blew out her other legs again.
I know.
Lieutenant Dan, man. Damn.
Stop it.
She don't got no ACLs.
Stop. I know,
She
but
don't.
stop. But stop it. Fucking love Tegan Knox.
You ain't got no legs.
Stop.
She don't. I'm sorry.
That's so fucked up.
She's gonna need robot legs, bro. Like I'm fucking grandma's boy. My high level income. 2044, I should be able to get robot legs.
Stop it. Stop it now.
Can you imagine what her braces are gonna look like? On top of her her lower half, she's damn near built like a centaur. How thick she is. Come on, don't tell me that she ain't got that. She had cake work too, but then with them motherfucking braces that she gonna need for both her ACLs disintegrating, she really is gonna look like she got robot legs.
Fucking centaur. I can't. That caught me so off guard. I didn't expect you to say that.
Am I lying?
No, you're not, but it caught me off guard. I wasn't ready.
There's a few centaurs. Tony Storm's a centaur. Tegan Knox was a centaur. There's a couple of them.
Tegan is bionic from the waist down now. I mean,
Literally.
it's okay. Just means her kicks are gonna be that more powerful.
It better be shit.
This is just me saying I really miss Tegan Knox. Anyways.
I was just standing for her too before she.
I was too.
For the first blowout.
Yeah, it's just sad.
Yeah.
It's just like a string of bad luck for her, and that's just wrong. But following that, we got Kushida's Open Challenge, basically paying it forward because he won the title last week. Oni Lorcan answers. How did you feel about this?
It was a good match, but I mean, we're just back to Oni Lorcan being springboard.
I mean, yeah.
I wasn't feeling Kushida with no shoes on either. That was kind of weird.
So you're not a fan of Kushida's new look?
No, I mean, the new look is alright, but I mean, like him having no shoes on. Like, I'm never a fan of wrestlers in no shoes. Even though I love Matt Riddle.
At Riddle.
I'm not a fan of that at all. Look what happened with Russo. Fucking no shoes, tore his fucking ankle up, and was out for like 9 months.
That's true. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Oh my god, yeah, because when he started in NXT, he was no shoes, nothing.
Yeah, he was no shoes on the main roster too until, like I said, he fucked his ankle up or his something. It was either his ankle or his Achilles, something he messed up. He was out for like 8 months. Came back, he's been wearing boots ever since.
Yeah, I completely forgot, like, Rusev went barefoot.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. But, I mean, this match was good. I mean, Oni is really good in the ring, and...
Yeah, he's fire.
It does suck seeing that now that Danny's out, he's kind of just, like, there.
Right. Well, a lot of it is his own fault.
I mean, that too.
Because he doesn't show the personality that he had. He never really got a chance, and every time they get going, like with the tag belts, fucking Danny gets injured. But like on the independent scene, he was fucking raw. Like he's a excellent wrestler. He's a mini Cesaro, even down to the European uppercuts and shit. Like that's a main part of his arsenal. Like
yeah.
Like I said, this was a good showcase for him. But like I said, until we get to actually see some personality from him, it doesn't matter.
Nothing's playing at the moment.
I don't even know why that came on.
That's kind of scared me for a second. I was like, who is talking?
Fucking that our haunted Alexa. Alexa off.
Anyways, Kushida wins with the hoverboard lock, but Legado del Fantasma attack him afterwards, and MSK come in for the save, setting up for Kushida and MSK taking on Legado next week. I'm intrigued to see this match.
Yeah, no, I'm into it.
Do you think, I mean, because it's literally all champs versus challengers at this point.
Mm-hmm.
So...
Put all the belts on the line.
Put all the belts on the line.
Maybe save it for a takeover, but yeah, I'd do that.
I could see them doing that. Maybe not all of them, but they should. I'd be alright with that. Oh no. There we go.
See this time.
I was gonna say, it wasn't me! I think I just jinxed it. Hopefully. We only have 2 more things to talk about. I gotta hurry up.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Imperium taking on Everrise. A squash match.
Who?
Everrise?
Who?
Everrise.
Never heard of him.
Yes, you have. You have.
Never seen these guys a day in my life.
Yes, you have.
I don't remember if I have.
You have.
Ever forgetful.
I mean, I think it was Matt who said they look like the Young Bucks ate the Young Bucks.
Yeah, Fat Bucks.
Oh, it's so messed up. But
Miriam sucks without fucking Walter.
I mean,
call it spade.
yeah, and so the match itself irrelevant. The story here is Killian Dane and Drake Maverick kind of, well, mainly Drake, like, tries to get involved, and Killian Dane's just like, get the fuck out of here, like, tosses him away. So this is hinting more again towards Dane possibly joining Imperium, like I said last week.
More jobbers.
I mean, if you can build it so you have Wolf, Eichner, Bartel, Dane, and Thatcher as the leader.
Yeah, but you have to get Thatcher. You have to add Thatcher to this.
I think that's where this is leading to. I think that's the
only
big
way
build
any of
for
this.
this.
Yeah, the only way it'll work or make sense is if you add Thatcher to be the face of it. Because right now, they're no
Nothing.
better than Ever Rising. Like, and it doesn't hurt that they had them jobbing out and losing to fucking Breezango and all that shit. Because they were actually a decent tag team when they had the titles. But again, without Walter being there, you have to add Thatcher or something, or it doesn't make sense. It's just, they're just there.
Yeah, I mean that's my fantasy booking of this is you get Dane first, you test it a little bit, not him as the leader, but like just adding him to Imperium,
Right.
and maybe seeing a little more success from them. Thatcher is kind of just like, well, I'm getting nowhere with Tommaso. I join because there's a history there. So
I don't know, like the group's so all over the place. Like I don't even like, how does Killian even, you know what I'm saying? Like he doesn't even fucking match.
I don't know. I think it's because him and
Well,
Alexander Wolf are
Yeah.
insanity.
Yeah, and Killian Dane's not American, so like that I mean he's
True.
Scottish or whatever the hell he is. So all right, that makes more sense now. Now that I really like took the time to stop and think about it.
Yeah, it definitely.
Like, is he gonna shave and shit? Is he gonna wax his back? Is he gonna cut the beard down?
Ew. I don't know. I'm out here just fantasy
Just
booking
thinking about
it.
his big ass. Just thinking about his big wide ass in one of those jumpsuits.
I don't want to.
Who they really need is what's the other dude, Lieutenant Dan himself before what?
Rich Holland.
Rich Holland. That's who.
Who I thought was gonna come back because he's definitely.
He posted a picture of himself or whatever.
So he's not in cast anymore. He's gearing up. He's ready to come back probably soon.
That's who they should try and fucking add. That makes sense.
Because Rich Holland was a goddamn star before he
Yeah.
blew his legs out.
And imagine if because he was supposed to join them, not Pete Dunne, I would imagine.
Yeah. Yeah, that's exactly what was supposed to happen.
Yeah.
Because he took out Adam Cole.
Yeah.
And just literally dumped Cole's body in front of UE. And then he blew his legs out.
He got Lieutenant Dan.
Killian Dane should shave his hair on OnlyFans.
That's Kev.
It's not Kev. He said he would subscribe to that. It's Jizzy. So it all makes sense.
Right.
Well, because they're they're just great. Their interactions are great. But let's move on to the main event. Cool Kyle taking on Cameron Grimes. I'm just gonna call him Cool Kyle every time now, just to make you mad.
It doesn't make me mad. He's just not cool. So it kind of makes sense to call him that.
Listen, I as
It's
much
like it's like Sopranos when they give you a nickname that has nothing to do with fucking like Fat Tony and he's really like 80 pounds.
yeah.
Like shit like that. Like that's it actually makes sense calling him Cool Kyle because he's anything but cool. Except in the ring. Fire in the ring.
Yeah, I mean, this was a great match. I love what they did with this. I mean, they kind of built Cameron Grimes up, like, because Kyle legit almost got his ass beat, like, for the win. Like, Cameron Grimes came very close to winning a few times.
Because we fucking got do this always. How they when they're so hard up and trying to give somebody a personality that they take away from what they are and what got them there to begin with, which is their in-ring shit. Because on the independents, Grimes never said a fucking word. He just scowled and was angry, dressed in all black, no type of personality, whatever, just came out there to fuck people up. So now, like, they've got so far away to that sometimes we forget he's one of the better fucking people in the ring in that entire company and can do anything you need him to do. High flying, power, all of it, even though he's like 5'10", 220, you know what I'm saying? So like sometimes we get away from realizing that motherfucker can go.
I mean, he went by Trevor Lee, right, on the Indies? Yeah, because I've seen his PWG stuff. And he's great. Like, you're right. Yeah. And they're just trying to like dilute him by adding this stupid technical savage money hungry Grimes.
Which I'm not mad at that at all because he didn't have anything there was literally nothing on the fucking Indies to like use. Like,
well, I mean that's true.
He had some things in Impact where he was like kind of starting to show his personality, but like you can watch any of his PWGs. He never said a fucking word.
Yeah, I mean that's true.
Never said a word, never showed emotion, but he could literally jump out the fucking gym, do any type of moves, and have a good match with everybody. So
that's true. I mean this like we said, like this was a really good match, and they did play on the fact that Kyle like just had that unsanctioned match 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
And he was not even like quote unquote medically cleared from that or before that.
Right.
So I like that they like are continuing that at least.
Yeah.
I like that they did that, and it did show Cameron Grimes as a very strong competitor.
Right, and that's the one thing that NXT does better than anybody. There's continuity.
Yes.
And sometimes it might be months before they bring it back up again. Like in the end, you can connect the dots to everything.
Exactly. But I mean, Kyle ends up getting the win. But even before this match, there's the little stare down between him and Cross, like.
Which wasn't even really. It was just kind of like a pass. That part was dope too. I forgot about that. How just like Cross and Scarlett were just like standing there looking at him like, "This is what you really want." Like literally, like this is what you want. That's what you're telling me. Like that shit was actually that was fly as fuck.
I like that because we're definitely getting Kyle and Cross at the next takeover, whenever that is. We still don't know. That's 100% the next title shot. Which I'm not mad at.
I think it'll be 2 away.
You think 2?
Yeah. I think Cross is going to have it for a while. I don't think he's losing it anytime soon. I think they put their stamp of approval on him, and they're going to... I don't think it's just from them. I think it's from up top. Like, they clearly like him and give a shit about him, and I think that they're gonna do their best to get him ready to go to the main roster. Because that entrance on Raw or SmackDown, get the fuck out of here. And especially when there's fans in the building, that entrance
fire.
On fucking Raw on Monday night, he comes out, the place is gonna fucking explode.
Yeah.
So I think that he's gonna hold that on. I'm thinking he's gonna hold that for a while, and be groomed and get set right. Because as soon as Triple H and Shawn Michaels made those proclamations of who to keep their eyes out on, all those dudes are on the main roster doing shit.
Yep.
The only one that isn't is Cross.
That's true. I didn't even think about that.
All of them are on the main roster killing shit.
Yeah. I mean, so whether it be the next takeover or not, I'm very excited for this match.
Right. Oh, it's gonna be bloody. It's definitely gonna be bloody.
100%. And that
And
I can't wait.
no good.
I was gonna say I just
No,
can't
I'm
wait
just
for
saying
it.
their styles match up, like, because then we can really dig into that MMA background with him and Kyle going back and forth, and then
Yeah.
it'll look good because they're both wrestlers, but they're also both mixed martial artists, so they'll be able to combine both to make it look like a fucking pretty much a Japanese strong style beat the shit out of each other match.
Which we need more of.
Right, especially in NXT, even if it's not we don't need it on every show, but like every fucking takeover, there should be one of those like Japanese strong style. You know what I'm saying? Because that's a style of wrestling now. Like you got your comedy match, you got your story match. You should have that fucking hard hitting, old school, 60-minute Broadway, blood the hard way type of fucking match on your show.
I mean, you could say we kind of got that with Ciampa and Thatcher.
Yeah, but that wasn't. Well, yeah.
As in,
That
I'm
wasn't the
saying
last pay-per-view though.
no, not last pay per view, but
No, but you did get it. You got it with Kyle and Adam on night 2.
Yep.
And then you had it with Ciampa and Walter night 1.
there you go.
That's what I'm saying. Like as long as you have that style of match on every takeover, I'm good.
Yeah, because sometimes that's the best thing. Like, yeah, comedy matches are great here and there, but sometimes I just want to see like a drag out.
You want to see somebody beat the shit out of each other.
Yes.
That's why we watch wrestling. Yes. And there's nothing wrong with that. Like I don't understand like why promotions get away with that and like feel offended by that. Like we're watching you fake fight anyway, motherfucker. Like you know what I'm saying? Like you can throw us a bone every once in a while.
They should.
Which is anytime Walter's on TV, but
Basically.
right.
Would you take a Walter chop for $1 million?
I take a Walter chop for $200. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Why?
Pain is temporary. Cash money is forever.
Only 200 though? That's not gonna last you a long time.
And then give me a couple shirts. You know what I'm saying? I'll take.
That's gonna
I'll take
get
a
you
chop
to
for a
the.
couple bucks.
That's gonna pay a portion of your hospital bill when he sends you there.
Listen, that's what ice and cold wraps are for. That's what Neosporin's for. Shit.
Out of here.
I got like 400 tattoos. I can put up with some pain. I'll be all right.
I don't know, man. That's a deadly chop he's got. He broke a table.
Yeah.
He might
trust me.
break your
I'd
chest.
take it for $1 million. I'd take it. I'd definitely take it. I'd take it for 50,000. Like I said, I'll take it for $250. I'll take the job.
$250. Alright. I think that's a perfect way to end this. Thank you guys so much for watching. Kyle really signed me out at the worst time, I swear to God. It didn't mess anything up though, thank God.
Nice.
Kyle and I are gonna have some words, that's fine. Thank you guys so much for watching. Friday on Putting You Over. There will be a SmackDown recap, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Again, I should just stop saying things because nothing ever happens when I need it to.
Right.
I jinxed it, so there probably isn't one. Sorry.
We'll figure it out.
But thank you guys so much for watching again, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
Peace out, guys.